Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Obese to Fit with Parkinson's. My name is Ryan Leniger, and in today's episode, I got a new dish that I made up at my mom's house while I was up there for Labor Day. And what it is glazed chicken thighs. And it's only 4 ingredients, and most of the stuff you may have at home, but there's probably one item you may not have at your house. And I'll go through that in just a minute. But the 4 ingredients are your chicken thighs. They have creole seasoning, Italian seasoning, and this is the ingredient that really makes it pop. And it's Tabasco Sweet and Spicy. And it's not even really that spicy. It's more sweet than anything. And the good thing is it's only 15 calories per serving, and there's 51 servings in the bottle, but I use probably about maybe not even a quarter of the bottle for this. But the first thing I want to do is I want to spray my pan with a little non-stick. So I'm going to do that real quick. I'm going to spread the chicken out, and then I'll show you how I season it. All right, I got my chicken all spread out now, and I'm gonna start out with the creole seasoning. Doesn't matter which order you go, but I'll do the creole seasoning, and then the Italian seasoning, and then on top I'll put the sweet and spicy Tabasco. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that real quick. Just take me 1 minute here. And one thing I do with this chicken is I try to get it kind of grouped together. That way, when I'm putting on the Tabasco sauce, I'm going to actually put a little bit in between each section where the chicken meets, so that flavor will absorb up into the chicken. So I'll show you that in just a second. I'm going to put on the Italian seasoning. Now with the Tabasco sauce, what I'm gonna do is drizzle it over the top and then put a little dollop in between where the chicken meets. So the chicken is all together pretty much. I'm just gonna put like little dollops in between the chicken where it meets here. And I'll do that real quick. So I'm just gonna drizzle it a little bit over the top. And this is going to caramelize on top. I probably don't even use a quarter of this. It's probably going to be like, I don't know. It's not very much. But I'm just going to put a little bit in between each place where the chicken meets. So I probably use less than a quarter of the bottle easily. It was probably half an inch up above from where I was, so could be like 1/8 of a bottle. But anyway, it's low calorie. So what I do with the macros, I just estimate when I use the sauces. I typically estimate over, like I thought it was going to be a quarter of the bottle, so I'm just going to use a quarter of the bottle and put that in my formula. Anyway, I got the chicken ready to go now, and I'm going to put it in the oven for 40 minutes on 400. So I'm going to do that now, and then I will show you the final product. I'll show you this before I put it in. I hope you can see that. It's just a light drizzle on top, and then I put a little bit in between each piece of chicken, and that'll absorb in there real nice and have a real nice flavor when it's done. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in the oven. It's already on at 400, and I'll set my timer for 40 minutes. All right, now I will be back when the chicken is ready to eat. And then once it's done, I'm gonna weigh it, get a total weight for the chicken. get all the macros lined up, and we'll go over that too. One other thing I do with this dish, or with chicken in general, is I cook rice. So I might do a half cup of rice. And what I do is I'll just boil the water. Once it's boiled, I'll throw the rice in, half cup of water, half cup of rice. And then I have been adding Diablo sauce in the water, which is, I'll show you here. Diablo, I think I showed you this in one other video, but Diablo Taco Bell sauce, I'll put that in the water and then it all absorbs into the water. And then the chicken juice, sometimes I'll throw that in as well. It gives a chicken flavor with this heat here. This is pretty hot. We also have mild, but I usually like the Diablo. I put this in eggs and rice. So anyway, enough of that. I will be back when the chicken's ready. All right, so I have about 1 minute left to go on the chicken, but I am gonna make some rice. I'm just gonna show you real quick how I do this Diablo rice. The water is boiling right now, and I'm just gonna pour the rice in, put a little Diablo in, and then stir it up. It's done. So it'll be just a minute for that. I'm gonna put this in, just a little bit of the Diablo sauce. Just give it a stir. I'm gonna let that finish cooking and soaking up all that water and Diablo sauce, and I'll get the chicken out. I'm also going to add a little chicken juice to the rice too, so I'll do that real quick. I don't know if you can see that, but I added a little bit of the chicken juice to the rice. Stir that in, let that absorb. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to weigh the chicken, but let me show you what it looks like. So when you bake chicken, it always shrinks up, but here's the finished product, and I'll get you a better picture once I plate it. All right, so I totaled everything up, so I weighed out the chicken after I cooked it. Came out to 23 ounces, so pound 7 ounces. And so this is going to be divided into 3 meals. But for the dish and its totality of just the chicken, I'm not including the rice because I'm just doing the chicken for this example. I'll go ahead and add the rice after the fact, but I'm just showing you the chicken itself. I used 190 calories for the Tabasco, so I just did the total bottle, divided it by 4, so a quarter of the bottle, which was about 190 calories. And the chicken thighs came out to 748 calories. So that's 940 calories total for this dish. And then I'll divide it by 3 since that's the amount of meals I'm going to use it for. So comes out to 940 divided by 3, so that's about 315 calories. And I want to show you a picture, and I also want to do the taste test. It still might be a little hot, so I'll test it, but this is it. You can see the glaze on it. This is 320 calories. And now for the test. It's still kind of steaming. There's the top. This is so good. I wish I could give you each a piece of this. So good. So for 320 calories. Oh, I forgot to read you the macros. The macros for the whole dish in total, so you divide it by 3, but the total for this dish here, 940 calories, 138 grams of protein, 19 carbs, 34 grams of fat. So, yeah, that's a winner. I've talked about this 10-to-1 ratio before. 1 gram of protein per 10 calories. This blows it out of the water. So all the carbs are from the Tabasco sauce, 19 grams. But that's going to be over 3 meals, so that's like 8 grams or 6 grams, a little over 6 grams. So anyway, that's that. And then I'll show you the rice. So I mixed that Diablo sauce, and it gives it a little bit of a red color. And I also put in the chicken as well. So there's a little residual liquid in there from the chicken broth or the chicken juice that I used from the thighs. So let me grab my fork real quick. I'll try this right in front of you. This is Diablo rice. I love this. Oh yeah, it's got a kick to it. So I don't know if you like spicy food or not, but this is really spicy from that Diablo sauce. So I guess however spicy you want it, that's how much Diablo sauce you put in. And that's 0 calories. But I like that chicken flavor. The chicken flavor really adds something to it. Anyway, I'll finish up the video here. I'm going to go ahead and pour everything on top of the chicken, and I am going to chow. As always, I appreciate everybody watching. This is Ryan Leniger with Obese to Fit with Parkinson's. I appreciate everyone's patience. I hadn't put a video out for a while, but just finished up the summer with kids and family stuff, and I took a little trip to Illinois for 10 days over Labor Day. So anyway, hope to get back to making some more videos soon. The kids are back in school, so typically, and my wife's back, she works Monday, Tuesday from home. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday during the day is about the only time I have to make videos where there's no interruptions. So today is Thursday, and I'm hoping to put out a video next week. Thanks again for watching, and I will talk to you later.